from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Capricorn Mid-March 2020 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, and subscribes, as well as your comments. And for those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro. So I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless, and they're not date specific. Okay, so please have a look at the title to see if it resonates with you. If it does, chances are there are some messages found within the video, okay, within that reading. So I also want to stress the fact that not all messages are going to resonate with you. So just take what does and leave the rest behind. It may be meant for someone else. Okay. Also keep in mind that some months your moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter signs are going to resonate better for you than just your sun sign. So please have a look at those videos as well. And cross watchers, as well as Capricorn, do have a look at your 7th house. So for you, that would be Cancer. Have a look at their video. There may be additional messages found there for you also. Okay. I do want to apologize for the late uploads. Again, we're all dealing with this COVID-19 issue around the world, right? This is globally at this point. So some people have been in self-isolation, practicing social distancing. Other people are in quarantine. And I have gone from working part-time to now full-time. I do work in an essential service, so I have to be out there, and it's been quite exhausting. So rather than coming home and banging out these videos and just getting this done, I've decided to take some time and, you know, really try and recuperate. Okay. So I've been practicing, meditation and just doing cleansing baths and just really kind of centering myself, right, and working on my own self-love. Okay, so I apologize. I'm trying to get them out as quickly as possible, but I do need to take care of myself because I can't go into work and I can't help provide these services for people if I am not doing well, right? I also have my own family to worry about as well. Okay, so that being said, I do want to get into your pre-meditation shuffle before we do the reading, Capricorn. So, firstly, the first card to come out for you was, I believe it was Judgment in the reverse, okay? So, what I'm sensing for you, Capricorn, for mid-March, I feel like there are decisions that you've been making, okay? And I feel like you really need to kind of look carefully at these decisions or these judgment calls, okay? For others of you, this Judgment in reverse talks about a decision that's already been made, okay? Whether it's reversed or upright, right? Judgment doesn't mean that we're judging someone else or something, all right? It has to do with a decision, usually, right? That's made, whether it's made by you, by someone else, or even by the universe, okay? So keep that in mind. The second card to come out for you, Capricorn, was the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so that's about, again, choices, right? So these are usually it's two choices that you're having to make, right? And whether that's related to a job, a profession, money, or again, it could also be in regards to love, right? It's really weighing the options between these two, the two choices, right? And taking the time to figure things out, right? It's not, don't be hasty, right? You're juggling this. This is something that you're doing. It could also just be multitasking, right? You're taking on different things at this time, okay? The third card to come out for you was the Queen of Swords, okay? So you could be connecting with an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, for some of you. For others of you, this could just be your your energy, okay? So the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very perceptive, okay? She can be forgiving. I feel like because again, it could be masculine or feminine, right? So it could be a male or a female, depending, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy, so just keep that in mind. Doesn't have to be a woman. But this is someone who is a quick thinker. Like, she's quick on her like with her thoughts, okay? She can, but I also feel like the Queen of Swords is somebody who will listen, right? And maybe she's the one who makes this judgment call, right? All right, so let's get into your reading. I have pre-shuffled all my decks off camera, but I will shuffle as we go along. The first, just to get back into the energy. Okay. So I'm going to be using the Santa Muerte deck to start, okay? Divine Mother, Divine Father, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, Universe, please allow me to connect with the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-March 2020. Okay, please allow messages to come in clearly and for the greater good of the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-March 2020. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles has popped out a couple times, so, okay, Earth sign could be you, right? Maybe your mother or father, right? Don't get hung up on the gender. Maybe you're caring for a child at home currently, thinking about your child. This is someone who can be down to earth, very practical as well, but also you're working possibly, I feel like, okay? King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles are generally very, they are driven by, they're workaholics for the most part, right? They work, and I feel like that's something you may be doing. Okay, so at the top of the deck, right? First card, this is going to be your strongest energy for the read. It's going to, this is what's going on currently, or in your recent past. So the last 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, right? To even a year. So we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I feel that you're kind of, maybe at one point I feel like you were stuck in your head, right, about certain things. I feel like you're getting out of there from your own self-limiting thoughts, okay? I feel like you were kind of holding yourself back at some point, but I feel like those fears are starting to dissipate, right? These are old fears too. They had a hold over you, but they're starting to lose its grip, okay? I feel like you are healing from this, okay? I almost feel it's like you're starting to fight back. Let's see, what other messages? Any other messages for Capricorn? Okay. King of Swords. Okay, so this, again, air sign you could be connecting with, right? Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or, again, your energy, right? Very masculine energy. This is someone very intellectual and clear thinking. So I feel like something has shifted, okay? You're starting to see that things aren't what you perceived or what you thought in your head, right? You're fighting back against that negative self-talk, okay? And really seeing that, like, wait a second, like, this isn't the case at all, Okay, and this could be in regards to if this is work related. Maybe it's in regards to, for some of you, a business that you're maybe trying to start, maybe you're struggling at one point to move forward with, or even within a relationship, right? Let's see. Any other messages? Ooh, too many. That's too many. Yeah, that's too many. Any other messages for Capricorn? Again, this Queen of Pentacles making her debut here, right? So this is you, Capricorn, right? With this Queen of Pentacles, again, working. Like if you look, she's working, right? Getting in there, getting down and dirty at work. So this could be you while everyone else is in self-isolation or so practicing social distancing. You're having to get out there and work, right? You provide essential service. I feel like for some of you, it's with food. It's regarding food. Okay. For some of you, you could be at home and this is what you're doing. You're working from home, right? In order to provide for your family. Right? So the Queen of Pentacles can also, this represents somebody with a high social status, right? Someone who's very prosperous and has money, right? They're well taken care of, right? They don't have to worry about money. They're not struggling financially. It is in the upright, right? They're also very sensible and practical and don't take nonsense, okay? And I feel like this is you, Capricorn. But again, I feel like you will be successful here. Okay. So if it's in regards to love, this is someone who's faithful, right? Like who will show up for you. Okay? And again, could be you or a cross watcher, right? Someone that, right? So take it how it resonates. Any other messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-March. Ooh, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, why do we have that happening here? Right? Again, Earth energy. Maybe you are connecting with someone else, like another Earth sign, right? Another Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo, right? For some of you. Or have that in your chart as well. You could be earth heavy. But this is a lack. I feel like you're gaining some perspective and you're thinking clearly in regards to what needs to be done here with this Queen of Pentacles. However, when it actually comes down to moving in that direction, and if this is your own business, like maybe your own business is struggling versus like maybe you have a side business, right? But you have a full-time job. I feel like right now your full-time job, the one that people are depending on you to provide that service, is what's taking precedent right now. So you're kind of lacking when it comes to your own endeavors, okay? Like it's stagnant. It's not moving. Things aren't going forward, okay? Let's see. Any other messages for Capricorn for mid-March 2020? We have the Four of Swords. Okay, so that represents having to rest, right? Retreat or recover. Keep in mind though, for some of you, maybe this is you being overworked, right? Again, like I said, earth signs tend to be workaholics too, right? Very invested in the material and working, right? Even during this time, right? Money is a priority for some, for their families, and be able to, you know, to provide. That's kind of what I'm seeing. And now it's like, maybe because you're exhausted, or before it gets to that point, I feel like the universe is telling you to like relax, take some time to yourself, retreat, get some rest. Maybe you are practicing this, okay? Remember how I mentioned in the beginning there of my intro, I've been working, going to work, providing a service, right? I feel like this, I connect with this reading, me being an earth sign myself, right? But it's knowing that, you know, at the end of the day, I got to take time for myself. I need to relax and get ready for the next day. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have you, Capricorn. Here you are, but we're reversed. Ooh, we're reversed. But you know, this is a good reversal, right? Nothing wrong with you as a person, or you as an element, or as a zodiac sign. Or even as an earth sign being that element, like, nothing wrong. When it shows up in the reverse, the devil in the reverse, this is good news, right? This is about releasing and letting go, overcoming, right? This, whether it's addiction or just reclaiming your power of who you are. And I feel like this happens if you are able to get that rest and recuperation. Okay, you're able to see the value in you and what you can accomplish, what you can do for others, right? But again, you can't be of service to others if you are not getting the rest that you need. Okay? This is also gaining freedoms from restraint. So if there was something holding you back, it's not going to hold you back no more. Okay? Whatever that means for you. For some of you, this could be also a divorce, right? The Queen of Pentacles, I think I mentioned this, is usually someone who is married. So that may be what you're breaking from. Maybe this, you know, maybe there was a very codependent relationship. Maybe you were with this person because of money, right? I'm seeing a lot of earth. So it could be money. There is swords too. So it's like the logical thing. Maybe you were with someone because it made sense. It was logical, right? Maybe you're breaking free from that. All right, so let's use the Steampunk Tarot to clarify. Sorry. Just grabbing my crystal. All right, let's see. All right, can I have some clarification on the Eight of Swords in the reverse? Okay, so we have Temperance reversed. So for some of you, you could be connecting with Sagittarius, possibly, or have that, again, it's just the energy, right? In the reversed, however, I feel, regardless if it's reversed or upright, it still talks about balance, okay? Within relationships and any type of relationship, whether it's romantic, work-related, any type of partnership, I would say. Right? Even within yourself, right? It's getting that balance. And I feel like currently you may not be balanced, right? I feel like, again, it may have to do, you may need some of this, right? Four of Swords, right? maybe that'll help balance things a bit more. It might also help you move forward here with your own business, or, you know, your own goals or aspirations that you may have for yourself. Temperance also, for me as a reader, in the reverse, it speaks about if you need help, then ask for it. Maybe there is someone out there who's kind of gone through this themselves, right? Whether it's a startup business, right? Ask around, right? People, if you don't ask, nobody kind of knows what you're going through, right? You might find the answer you're looking for that way. All right, let's look at this King of Swords. King of Swords. We have the Lovers. Okay, you're connecting. You could be connecting with a Gemini here, or this is the Lovers talks about a partnership or deep connection. Okay, again, more balance. We've got balance here, right? The yin, the yang. These are two people who clearly love each other. Okay, this is a divine connection as well, with that angel there in the background. But these are this is somebody that you're not currently with. Okay, you're in separation, and I feel like you're two different types of people, but you complement each other rather well. Okay, like there's someone who's maybe more practical, more into earthly type, you know, like nature, whereas the other person's more science related, right? Likes technology. Okay. But I feel like the two of you together can create something. I don't know why I'm saying that, but maybe you need to go into business with this person. And I feel like it's this King of Swords. Right, so whomever, if this is you, or this could be someone you're connecting with. Okay, someone, again, like I was saying, very intellectual, clear thinking. Maybe this is this person who's into technology, right, and very science related, or, you know, and then you're this Queen of Pentacles, very much into nature and or the earthly realm, right? But still very much connect. Like I feel like you two could go into business together somehow. But I almost feel like for some of you, like I said, you're not with this person, even though somebody's married here. Maybe someone is married to someone else. That there is something that keeps you connected. With that Devil in the reverse, maybe you, again, this is, we did talk about the Judgment in reverse, right? A choice is going to be made, whether it's to leave a relationship, a marriage, or let go of this person that you've, you know, you clearly have a connection with. And for me too, I feel like this is also talks about like even a past life. Like this is somebody that you've are constantly you're constantly, like every lifetime, right? This is like a soulmate even. I'm gonna have some clarification on the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, give the Star in the reverse. So again, there's some air here, right? This could be an air sign, Aquarius, right? With the Star, it's usually Aquarius. So so this Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like this could be you. And for some of you, it is the cross watcher, right? Maybe, like I was saying earlier, maybe you're involved with another earth sign, right? Capricorn. But somebody here, whether it's you or this other person, but somebody's kind of feeling hopeless, right? Maybe you're there's a difficult situation that you're kind of dealing with right now, or that you've gone through in the past, something that's drained you, okay? And this could be you or this other person you're connecting with. It's changed you. It's drained you of that passion that you've had, and maybe faith in the divine at some point, with the star being in the reverse. But with it being in the reverse, it doesn't mean that things are hopeless. It just means that you believe it's hopeless. That doesn't mean that things can't change, that it's just your perception, right? It's all in your head. But I feel like with this swords, the Eight of Swords in reverse, we're starting to break away from that thinking, right? And realizing that balance needs to happen here, right? Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse for Capricorn. Two of Cups. So we got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so someone here, okay, and again, earth signs. Could be you, Capricorn, or it could be another earth sign, right? Another Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo. But someone here is very... The Knight of Pentacles is already slow moving as it is, but this person's like breaks, like not moving, stagnant, not willing to take a chance here. Okay, and I feel like this is not willing to take a chance on a relationship with this Two of Cups, right? Again, this is someone you're not currently with. You're at a distance, okay? You're not together. Maybe you were together at some point. I feel like you were together different lifetimes. I almost feel like this is you in the past and this is you now. Like these two almost, yeah. I'm just like fixated on the flower. Like again, someone's very much into nature, and someone's very, again, this is yin yang. So this is a deep connection. Okay, this is a divine connection in my opinion. Okay. Usually I know like a Two of Cups in the reverse for some people or some readers isn't a good thing. But I do feel like if this is the person that you're currently with, this can symbolize a divorce or separation. Okay, or maybe this is your person that you're interested in, but you're currently with someone, so you're separated. Okay, like I was saying. But someone here isn't moving. Like if you're with somebody, but you know that you're not supposed to be with that person because you're in love with this other person, like you have a deep, strong connection with someone here, for sure. But I feel like whether it's fears from the past hurt, something is causing you to not move forward. And it's keeping you separated from this person. Okay. Let's check out this Four of Swords here. Get some clarification on the Four of Swords for Capricorn. Mid March. Okay, any clarification on the Four of Swords for Capricorn? Ooh. All right, so we have the Magician in the reverse. So it could be a Virgo or Scorpio. But it's in the reverse. So someone here is having trouble manifesting this relationship even. Or whatever it is that you, again, first, it could even be both of you are having trouble manifesting this. But I also sense that there's some trickery happening here. If you are in a relationship, or if someone is in a relationship currently, right? And I'm not surprised with the Devil. Somebody's going to let go. It has to, because that's the overall message. Like, in order for this to move forward, you need to let go of someone. Whether it's the past person or the current person that you're with. Okay. Past person doesn't have to be somebody that you dated in the past. It could be the person that you are currently with. And then there's this other person coming in who you've had a past life with. Okay. So it's time, again, not linear. It's fluid. So things just depends on how you resonate with the energy. The Magician in reverse is someone who can be lacking some mental clarity in regards, and that's why they need this Four of Swords, right? They need to rest and retreat and kind of recover and think about things, right? Because we've got the Ten of Wands, right? So that's having a lot of responsibilities, being stressed out, right? Exhaustion. Maybe you're working. Like, I feel like you're working day and night, if this is you, okay? I feel like you work during the day and then you come home. Maybe for some of you, you are tarot readers. Like I said in the beginning, I kind of are resonating with this reading, right? Like, I work during the day, and then at night, aside from today, I'm recording this during the day. This is the first video that I've done for the mid-March videos where I'm recording during the day. I usually come home and do it at night. But again, maybe for some of you, you're needing to rest, okay? For others of you, maybe you're just consulting tarot at night in regards to this situation, okay? You may not be a reader yourself. And then we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So it's still this indecision, right? It's like you've consulted someone, maybe you've asked questions, you've consulted yourself, or you're doing that. That's what you'll be doing this mid-March. Right, but it's still a delay here, not wanting to make the decision, again, out of fear, worry, stress, just it being overwhelming right now. But again, it's all in your head, right? You know, it could be emotionally draining for some of you, and it's leading to this inability to make this decision. Let's check out the Devil in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Decisions, huh? You got a lot on your mind, Capricorn. A lot on your mind. Could be a lot going on. Feel like you are taking on too much. And because of it, you could be, when you do make a decision, it may be a poor decision. Okay? only because I feel like you're under pressure to make a decision. So again, it's take the time, think about things, think things through, you know, plan things out. Think more like an air sign, right? Be a little bit more logical. Don't, like, if this is a Virgo watching, like, don't Virgo yourself to death, right? Don't think yourself into the ground or in circles, right? Because it's just going to make more of a mess and it's not going to make sense for you. All right. I'm going to get my Romance Angel deck and we're going to see about some love advice for Capricorn for mid-March 2020. Do you have any love advice? Ooh, the whole deck. Nope. Do you have any love advice for Capricorn? Any love advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter? All right. Ooh, fell on the floor. Okay. Interesting, because it's basically what we've been talking about. Okay? So we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay? Whether it's, again, addictions of all forms, right? Doesn't have to be just alcohol or drugs, right? It can be even lust can be an addiction, right? Love for some, money, working, right? Working out, whatever it is that you're doing too much of, right? An excess of, something that you can't, even just a relationship, right? You can't let go of someone for whatever reason. Maybe it's because of money. Maybe you have strong tide. Like if you look at this Two of Cups in the reverse, it's like they're woven, right? The yin and the yang is woven in together. Maybe there's a lot, like if you're married, it's having to sit down and go through everything. Like everything is tied, you know, together. You've built a life with someone. You also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, right? Your Four of Swords there, or even the mini hermit card, right? Not even just questing for your own personal truth. This is more like a rest and retreat, recover by yourself, solitude, right? Gaining a sense of renewal about things. All right, I'm going to use my Dream of Gaia Tarot. I'm going to pull some additional messages for you, Capricorn, for mid-March. Okay, keep in mind when I use this deck, this is for whomever, this message is just for whomever is watching, okay? So it's for you, Capricorn, then it's for you, or for you, cross-watcher, okay? Ooh. Interesting. All right, let's see. Okay, what are the messages we have for Capricorn? Messages for. All right, so all reversals. I can't remember which zodiac sign, but I feel like there was a zodiac sign that I've done previous that had these two cards, but they were in the upright. Same cards, not in the same position, but we did have, I want to say Sagittarius did get intuition in the past, but in the upright. So you could be connecting with the Sag or have that in your chart. Anyway, let's get back to it. So in the past position, we have intuition in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like in the past, there was whether it was things being hidden from you intentionally, okay, by the universe, or this is just, again, you weren't connecting with your spirit guides. I feel like there was a blockage there, okay? Maybe at some point you were involved in the esoteric, or you had that kind of, but for whatever reason, you disconnected from it, or you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to see what was there, right? You were more trying to think logical rather than just think spiritual, right? People think, okay, there's a difference between spirituality and science, but as the years go by, you're starting to see that there may be more to it than that, right? There may be a blended connection there, right? Science can't always explain the unexplainable, which is where spirituality comes in, and knowing, right? Your intuition kicks in. However, in the past, like I was saying, that was missing for whatever reason, right? Currently, in your present position, we have the 3 of air in the reverse. I feel like if this is you, Capricorn, or again, cross watcher, a little research is needed. Knowledge is needed. You need to look into things. Okay, I feel like somebody here may not be into their spiritual side. They're very much logical thinker, okay? Maybe it's this air sign that you're connecting, okay? Maybe it's you, this air sign, right? That I'm connecting with right now. But like, if you see, he's doing some spiritual work, right? He's connecting with the spirit guides, or trying to connect with them, right? That being in the reverse. But we've also got some science happening here. So it's the blending of the two. And maybe that's something that needs to currently be done, right? Remember I was saying, like, you two can go into business together. Well, maybe that's has something to do with this, right? Look at this blending together, right? Right now it's in the reverse, so we're refusing to blend these ideas together, right? Remember we talked about that. These are 2 people from 2 different worlds, right? They're 2 different sciences, horticultural and technological. Maybe blend the 2. Maybe that's the business you need to start. Something that blends the 2. In the future, we have the 10 of water in the reverse. Okay, so if you, and I kind of feel like this ties in nicely with what we've been discussing in regards to choices that need to be made, or decisions that need to be made, or, right? I feel like if you don't get that rest and you don't really look into things and think things clearly, I think that's what the key is here. That you're going to have some rough waters there. Things are going to be rocky. Things are going to be emotional. There's going to be emotional chaos for some people, right? Your decision may backfire on you, right? So don't be hasty. Don't feel like you have to make up your mind at this moment, because if you do, it's going to have some serious repercussions there for your future, okay? So I think for mid-March, Capricorn, we need to do some R&R, right? R&R, retreat and rest and recuperate. So 3 R's there: retreat, rest, and recuperate, okay? Before you move on or clearly, you know, decide something for yourselves. All right, so that has been your mid-March general read, Capricorn. Again, I apologize for this reading coming out a bit late, right, amidst all this going on in the world. I am dealing with it on my end as well, having to work full-time and, again, provide essential services for people. So do keep that in mind. I will try to get the April videos out in a timely fashion as well, so look forward to that in the future. Also, I'm going to try to do the rune weekend spread or reading that I do bi-weekly for next week, so do look forward to that for Friday, next Friday, right, in a week. Yeah. Okay. Again, if you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, do share it around, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Do hit the notification bell, that way you're notified the next time I upload a video. Okay. And do have a look at your Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements as well. Check out those videos as well as your 7th house. So once again, that would be Cancer for you, Capricorn, okay? Or for you cross watchers. Have a look at the Cancer video. Again, look at the titles, or you just check out any video. Don't just look at the zodiac sign, right? If the title resonates, there's probably a message there for you. So do have a look at that, okay? And yeah, aside from that, have a wonderful day. Many blessings. Oh, and stay safe.